Hi guys, I am ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Nova Roma. This is the little town or village or of Chaotica, and we're just making a start, just trying to get our immediate things up and running, our immediate requirements up and running. So things that we need to focus our attention on straight away is getting a tax office going. If we put a tax office over here, it will cover both these areas. If we do it like that, it's not going to really cover. So we will need multiple tax offices. So I might go ahead and pop the tax office kind of something like that. So if we say 1, 2, 3, 4 road, and we'll pop one in here as a tax office, right? So the middle of the road tax office over there should cover all of these houses. So that's a good thing. We can now select a governor. Now, governors, they don't seem to do all that much, but they do give you some benefits. So if we select this governor, he's corrupt, so tax revenue is reduced. Prudent, so building degradation is also reduced. This governor is likable, so citizen happiness goes up, plus construction costs go down because he's an architect. And then this one is naive, so selling prices to merchant is quite high, but it's quite likable. So I guess for the time being, this one is the no-brainer. We'll go ahead with this one. And that means during this time, things will be way cheaper for us to build. We should have picked him up a little bit earlier. Now, we seem to have a reasonable amount of workers available. Everybody seems to be doing their thing. I am going to quickly demolish 2 more here and build another insula, like so. I might just do the 4 of them like that, right? Ultimately. And what I'll do is I'll also... Well, we'll wait for that one to be built. Now we've got tax collectors, so hopefully slowly we'll start seeing some money coming in. Once, we're almost out of food yet again. I'm kind of thinking what we can also grab is another granary down here. But we need a little bit more stone, though. It's a little challenging for us to achieve everything we need to achieve. The city is full. As soon as this thing is built, the city will be better positioned. People are continuously coming in, so now the city has a bit more room. And straight away on fire, huh? Hopefully the wells nearby is going to be able to clean that up pretty quickly. If we go here, we can see there is a fire brigade here, vigils, which we will make our way into. But this is it's a little bit problematic. Can you please put out this fire? I would really appreciate if we can do that. Wow, everything is burning. I don't think we're going to save all of this. Seems like we saved that one. I don't know if they can re-catch fire. Yeah, that fire has claimed a hovel. It's okay. What are we doing? What are we saying yet? What am I doing? Let's just demolish this one. And we'll also... No, demolish that one too. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another insula like that. And then we really do now need to start looking at masonry as well. We have a bit of gold coming in, so that's okay. Stone is our biggest challenge, really. So maybe what we do is we get another stone quarry up and running straight away, because that might help our stone production a little bit more. Food is reasonable. We can quickly do this one. Let's claim that offer there, right? We do have fish available for our guys now. Now, even more wheat. I mean, I guess we should try and squeeze in a few more fields. At least, well, I'm trying to... I mean, we can just do this, really. I think the easiest thing for us to do is just do that. And then we have 2 spots here that's medium fertility, but the rest is all high fertility. So I guess that will help us get a little bit more. Oh my goodness. These places with the burning. I guess we're going to have to go for the fire department straight away. So let's grab that one, because I'm just struggling to keep up pace with everything now. Okay, so now we've got that. So let's try and get... Well, we can't do that just yet. What is happening? Okay, so at least this industrial area here. We need a little bit more critical mass in all of these areas for us to really grow into it. Fire brigade is definitely something worth getting. And then masonry as well. Small warehouse. So there's so much stuff that we want to be doing. Charcoal maker is also something I want to be putting into this area straight away. Let's just go back. Let's get the masonry. Can we get the masonry? How much do you need? Okay, now we can get the masonry. So let's get the masonry. I think a central location will be good enough for us, right? I think something like that. Ooh, actually, the central location is not going to quite reach. So I guess we're going to do something like this, really. However, if we do it on this side, we'll at least get everything covered like so at the moment. Let's do that. Let's get a masonry up and running. People are still after pottery, which of course we will give them. But we need a little bit more time to get there. Make me an offering of 15 gold, which we'll do pretty soon. Torrential rains are plummeting onto our lands. Rivers will flood. May the gods have mercy. I'm kind of wondering. I don't think we'll have flooding issues. We may get some flooding here. I'm kind of wondering if we're going to get flooding into this area. Here you can see the flooding happening, right? None saw fit to stay in the city. They're very unhappy at the moment. Dead bodies? Ooh. Citizen wants a place to gather, a forum. What's happening over here? Let's make that offering. We'll get that going. Now we need to build a forum. Okay, that's pretty... See, so this is the kind of thing, right? It kind of drives you into the right direction. So with a forum, it's kind of just a few of these tiles, right? So what can we do? I guess we can build... What is this? No, okay, hang on. Let's not do that. I want to make a larger forum, really. Oh my goodness. Now I've gone and broken a road. We'll do that. So why can't we do a forum, the way I wanted to do it? Well, then what we'll do... Hang on. Is it really that unlevelly? I do wonder. Is it that bad, huh? Maybe we do a forum in this area. Maybe that's a good spot for it. So if we go and grab ourselves a forum, like so. Forum. Oh, come on. Oh, we don't have enough. Oh, we don't have enough gold. Okay, fine. Maybe that was the issue. Maybe the forum there could have worked, but we need eight gold at least. We also need a fire department. All right, so these guys, the masonry guys, goes and repairs all of the buildings so they don't collapse. So we will need to enhance our stuff on the other side as well. Okay, now we should be able to build the forum of our dreams. Not quite of our dreams, but anyway. So if we did this, fine, that should be okay. Then if can we do it here now? We can do it. A nice big forum, nice and central here. Let's just do a forum like this. That should be pretty good. That's kind of center of town at the moment, and we're gonna grow around this. Okay, now we also want to build a fire department. How's our staffing? I guess we need an extra place to live. So I'm kind of doing that. So we'll get an extra living space over here. We need to do some clay on that side as well at some point. So many things for us to do. We want to make sure we've got continuous living space availability. Now, what I can also do is we can build a shop, right? We need a food counter. So let's do one food counter like over there. And one food counter over here. And we don't have enough money for another one. What's this all about? Our forum is ready, so we've got some more stuff. Now we need to grow to 90 citizens. We still need to provide some additional stuff over here. But we can now also start looking at yet another small temple. And I'm thinking, right over here, we'll pop in a temple there. And we should do another temple all the way down in this part of the world as well. So yet another temple. Oh, we don't have enough stone. Stone is a constant bottleneck, guys. A constant bottleneck. What's happening? Oh, we're not fully staffed at the moment. So where are all our jobs at? Who's working what at the moment? Quarry workers, not enough. Fishing, yes. So where are all our workers? Wheat farmers. Okay, here we go. Consult with the gods. This is going to be Vulcan. Dedicate. Ha, excellent. Good, excellent. We get some stuff there. And we'll make an offering. Yes, we can do that. Certainly. Make an offering there. Make 2 charcoal makers. So that's something we need. Output the 5 nearest fire-based industry buildings in its radius. Unlock it straight away. Okay, so that's a good starting point for us. But we need charcoal makers, so people have access to charcoal. And then similarly, we need more stone so we can get the Neptune temple going. Okay, can we extend this a little bit? We do need to have a look at charcoal makers. Oh, stone, guys. So much stone issues here. Let's get another stone. It's not an issue of more. We need workers to actually work it. So where are all of our... We've got a lot of people farming. A lot of people are farming. But yeah, we can't really deprioritize food, right? We just need people to be happier so our population continues to grow. That's really the plan. Is there anything here that's going to help us a little bit with happiness? We still need the fire brigade, though. I'm not sure going with additional farming space is the way because it takes so much of our time. Oh, clay pit. We need a clay pit, actually. But a clay pit by itself is not going to help us without a pottery workshop. So for the time being, maybe that's not the idea. A theater? A theater takes wages, though. So I guess for the time being, let's save up on our influence or our... What is it actually called? What is this called? It's not actually saying. It's not telling me what it's called. These guys will tell us. They won't, huh? Okay, we'll have to have a look. Okay, a few things that we need to build. Let's build the next temple. That was the plan. Get the temple going over there. And to at least raise our yields a little bit. And then the next thing we want to do is we want to get the fire brigade going. But again, we're struggling with that. And again, the fire brigade is not going to help our job situation, right? And now at least we've got quarry workers doing their thing. So where did they come from all of a sudden? I do wonder. What were they busy doing? Is it building? Maybe it's builders. Maybe we had them as builders and that took a lot. The masonry guys are also obviously using up some of our stuff to work on, you know, on things, to fix it up. I do want to build a granary down here also. So many things I want to do. We should get a good yield now, I think, right? I'm hoping. Okay. Okay, now let's pause it for a second while we quickly grab the fire brigade. Now the fire brigade, I guess we'll continue to do something like this. Right, at least a little bit of a central fire brigade there is going to be the right thing to do. It will slowly leave these things down, but they can also kind of respond a little bit further, I think. I think they can. Oh, this guy doesn't have access to water, does he? I think he has. But we need to be cautious with that. You need to be a little bit more cautious with that. So, yeah, there we go. Fire again. Is the firefighters... I think the firefighters are responding. Yeah, there they go. At least we've got some professional firefighters now. Oh, wasn't even required all the way down there. But yeah, at least this should help us out a little bit more now going forward. I mean, food is a bit of a challenge for us. At least things are slowly coming in. We do need to expand our things a little bit. We need more people to be living here. So I guess we're going to have a lot of industrial capability in this area. So let us start by grabbing yet another home here. And another. So we'll do 2 homes like that. We'll do a little bit of a block here. Just do something like that. And something like this as a starting point, right? Just use a little bit of our stuff. Excuse me, not fully staffed at the moment. Hopefully, these homes will be filled with people fairly quickly. We will need to also provide yet another well in this area. That's good. We'll do wells everywhere, really. Excellent. We can dedicate this one to Neptune. Neptune's over here, god of the sea. Dedicate. My first temple. Beautiful. Yes, we'll grant some favor. Beautiful. Excellent. Build a fishing hut. Good. We've done that. Now he wants us to offer him some fish. We will try and do that in due course. I guess at the moment people are burning wood, which is also a kind of a problem for us. So charcoal maker requires 12 stone. I guess we'll need to get at least one of them going pretty quickly. Okay, so we've got more room for people. Lots more room for people to be moving into. And happiness is still reasonable? Why is home happiness so low? Let's have a quick look here. Okay, we need more stuff. So I guess that's the thing. Getting water from a well is helping. And then we do need more stuff to be coming in to contribute to the happiness, right? Oh, the pottery is a big problem. Okay, well, if that's the case, we'll unlock the clay pit and we'll unlock the pottery workshop. And I guess because we're having a bit of a town over here, we'll kind of do a little bit of this, right? So let's grab myself the clay pit. I think that's not bad, right? So let's get one clay pit in place over there. We need to do a bunch of stuff here as well. So I kind of want to expand. What is this? What is that? I don't know what that is. Anyway, we need to leave room for... Okay, so we won't necessarily be building stuff straight away here. So we'll need to build probably another home on this side. So something like this maybe, right? Because they need to come and work this side. And then we also need the pottery workshop, which is pretty costly from a stone perspective, right? So if I go back to jobs, we will again see that quarry workers is a bit on the lower end here. I don't have too many people working on all kinds of other stuff, but look, we've got 5 professional firefighters, which is a bit of an issue, but I guess it's the rate which stuff is catching fire here means that we really need that. Okay, I think this will be okay for now. But yeah, really the pottery workshop. Can we... I mean, come on, guys. Is it really that difficult? Can we just... Okay, hang on. Can we just go ahead and collect some stone manually? Just so we get a few things moving. Right? That should be pretty reasonable, right? Okay, there we go. There's a fair bit of... Okay, so let's have a look over here. If we consult this... we can make that offering for now, but we need to be cautious with this kind of stuff for Grapevines. So that's really the next thing. It's really in your favor to continue to go down this stuff because it does help you out, right? And then over here, now I think we can't really give the fish because we just gave away all the wheat. So the fish will just have to wait a little bit, unfortunately. Okay, next step for us is we want the stone, guys. Come on, collect the stone. Get the stone in. Get more of that stone in. That's really the plan. Okay, there's a bit of stone available now. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get the pot. Oh, my goodness. We need even more. We need even more. Okay, there we go. That's enough. It's at the pottery workshop. It's pretty pricey to build. I'm going to do it. Oh, they don't want to be right next to homes, right? So what we'll do is we'll do a bit of a pottery workshop thing going on over here. Maybe, and we'll obviously start with just the one, right? So if we do it like that, I think that's going to be okay. So we'll do that. And what we'll do is we'll add a bit of a road connection through over there, right? Slowly get that working in our favor here. We do need the pottery because that will help our happiness and that will in turn get our population up, which again in turn will help us stabilize this economy a bit more. Where are all our citizens going, right? Builders. So they go up into building categories. As soon as we start building stuff, we lose all of the people working. So I kind of like the mechanic because if they didn't go into the building category, we end up with nothing getting built, right? So I guess it's a good way of looking at it. I think we should have people arriving, right? How many people? I guess there's a few people coming in, joining the team. Okay, the next one, oh, now we've got tons of stone. Now, the next one we want is the charcoal maker. So we'll start off with just the one. And I guess I don't want them to be right in front of this because we want to be able to put some other stuff in there. Alternatively, you know what we could do? We could do the one, we could do a charcoal maker like this, right? So we'll do one there. And then we can still put some more quarries behind, right? Behind there. I think we can. I don't think it's not too pedantic with regards to placement of buildings. I mean, we need more fish to really be able to get this going. And the fish is being transported quite a distance, right? So I guess if you look at this, you can see time working, time commuting, right? And I guess maybe there's some efficiencies to be had if we build a granary down here. Can we build a granary is the question. The granary requires a little bit more wood from us. I guess people are actually burning. Okay, what's happening? Invading army is approaching. Now, that is a challenge that we recruit militia at the outpost, use the militia to fight off the invaders. So at the moment, we don't have any defenses, but at least at the outpost, we can recruit 32 militia. So that should at least help us out a little bit more. And my goodness, at least we've got firefighters to come and sort this thing out for us. The invaders are making their way over here. So I guess we will start getting the militia recruited. It takes a little bit of time, so we'll go ahead and do that. Do wonder if they're going to set land over here, set down over there. Yeah, now our wood is becoming a bit of an issue, really. Yeah, they're making landfall over there. Where is my militia? We should have it ready. Come on. There we go. There's my militia. Come on in. We should be able to defeat them. So that's our first war. Go, go, invaders. What are they? Can we see anything about them? We can't really see. Can we see my militia versus, I don't know. We can't see. But at least we look like we're beating them fair and square, right? There we go. Properly defended ourselves there. Let's disband. Do wonder if we have a look at jobs now. Just pause it there. Do we see militia in here or military or something like that? I mean, we've got 32 of them here. No, it doesn't look to be doing their thing. I think they went straight out. But so I do think they come from our workforce. That was kind of what I was trying to check. What is this guy saying? He's got, oh no, charcoal. Charcoal is still happening, and over here we do need some more wood. So I guess it is time for us to build yet another forester. Can't overlap them too badly. I guess we'll do... that, right? And then what we can do is we can set up another road up here, right? Hopefully that'll help us out. Lots of gold now, but not a lot of other stuff. Our stone is looking a little bit better, but we really do need to get to a few more things. We need these to produce their yields so that we can... Yeah, so that we could potentially now then do the fish thing over on this side. And then over here, ultimately, we do need to build some towers and the like. So maybe our last temple can go up here somewhere. We don't really have wood to just be willy-nilly building roads everywhere. I don't quite understand why our roads take wood to build, but it is the thing. It is a thing. At least we are clearing out some wood over here. As soon as these are done, they're almost done. There you can see it in the arrow there. And we are playing at 2 times speed. I don't want to go any quicker than that, really, because I need to keep an eye on so many different things. Almost done, huh? Come on, get there. I want to take whatever fish we get to do the Neptune mission. Plan is that we should start to produce pottery, really. What? How much more time do you need? Okay, there's a little bit of stuff coming in there. We can't do it just yet. I need more food before we can really jump into it. Now, what I did want to do is actually build another granary, right? So if we do a small granary over here. I think that should be okay. We'll do a granary across from Neptune there. Okay, select a new governor. Now, if we use the same governor again, we get a penalty, right, to our happiness. So I'm not going to do that. I've figured that out the hard way. What we can do is sell prices for merchants offer. That's not really great. I think likable is the one, but unwelcoming. I mean, both of them are unwelcoming. So we're going to go with this one. Unfortunately, it means we're going to have less people come in. Consult with the gods. Population is 90. Yes, let's complete that. Get some. Oh, I didn't check. Favor. Favor? Is it favor? Reward is 5. I don't know. What does it say? We just want the harvest here before we do that. Right? That's the plan. Oops, I paused it. I should check. Should really check. We've got a lot of people. I think we're almost at the point where it's reasonable critical mass, so we don't have to worry too much about where people are, and then the town can slowly grow into each other. That's going to be the idea, right? There we go. That's the harvest has come in. So as soon as all of that is stacked up into the granary here, we should be okay, and we can, the next load of fish that comes in, we can quickly do this. Consult the gods, make an offering. We don't actually, oh, we need to unlock this actually, and then we make an offering. Yeah, we don't know what this is. Is favor or what kind of points it is. Oh, +4 favor. That's what it is. Now he wants wine. Yeah, that's going to be a while. That's going to be a while. For the time being, we'll have the medium insular, and we'll kind of stick to that. These guys walk very far with the fish, really, to take it to this granary here. And that is really part of the challenge. That's why we're adding the other one over there. We're starting to see some clay pop in now. We're still a little bit short on the charcoal, so we'll hopefully start seeing a little bit more of that happen. We are starting to produce a little bit more on this side. Excellent. Okay. I mean, there's plenty of stuff we can get a little bit happier with. But for the time being, I mean, the fish recovers so quickly. So fish is really our big ticket item. Now, if we go in here, so the next thing that we need to do is grapevines. Fire engines could be useful. I mean, actually, let's unlock fire engines because we don't have to do anything. It just makes us a little bit better. Aqueducts is something we can start looking at. A small theater could be useful. A marble quarry, a palisade wall is something that would be of use. We should start looking at building that if we build up enough of a wood stockpile. A bakery is useful. But I guess for the time being, let's unlock grapevines. Okay, we'll make a start with the grapevines. Okay, so now with grapevines available, we can start having a look. Unfortunately, a citizen is drowned. Where? Over here? Okay, so we don't want to go too far away with our grapevines. We want to have a look. So this is high fertility in this area. That's high fertility up there as well. What is this? Oh, good steepness, extra yield. Okay, well then what I'm thinking we're going to do is we're going to just do a little bit of a patch in this area. Oh, we can't afford it. Well, we'll make a start anyway. Not going to let that deal with us. So we'll start with the first 3. And then we'll get the... Oh, 5. My goodness. It's pretty pricey. We really need a lot more wood. Yeah, land clearing takes away from our people, though. Let's do more grapevines. 2 more there. And I guess once this is built, we're going to get some more favor, I believe. Anyway, people are continuously arriving, so this shouldn't be the end of the world. I guess ultimately we can do some insula up here as well, just to make sure we've got workers living fairly close to all of these fields. I guess let's get the last one in there also. So let's do that. So once we start getting some grapes, that should hopefully be helpful. Yeah, there's the fire engine. That's very good. Luckily, we had that. I think another masonry thing over here. The stone is luckily starting to really grow now. But I guess we still need the charcoal. The charcoal is a bit of a problem. Wood into charcoal becomes a bit of a problem, I think, for us. Masonry down here wouldn't be the end of the world, really. Can we, the question is, can we take the masonry guy and we can say focus, oh, we can't say focus repair? I guess there's nothing to repair in here. Okay, this is now, let's consult the gods. Have 4 grapevines. Yes, thank you. More favor to us. Now we need to make an offering of grapes, so that's something we can do. The other thing that I'm thinking is we need to build another temple. But again, okay, what I'm thinking is let's do yet another forester. We go all the way, okay, something like that, really. I think that's going to be okay. Let's do another forester over there. We'll extend this road out by a few. Hopefully, we're going to continue to do this, right? We really want this guy to work a little bit quicker. So we can build another one, I guess. Another charcoal. Let's do that. Let's build another charcoal producer up here on the hill. And at least just because we need the charcoal, I was never going to get the pottery. This guy is kind of sitting here idle, not staffed, not doing anything. So I guess that's a bit of a problem. We still need one more god. We need to get a temple for Mars. And Mars is going to be a bit upset with us if we don't start doing that, really. I'm kind of thinking, can we have a quick look at... So I guess I'm going to build the wall somewhere like this. So I guess we just run it up here, and then we can run it on the inside there. So I guess that's the plan. And then we'll do the Temple of Mars in this spot right here. So we'll do that one. That should be... I mean... Oh, wood is a challenge. Get there. Okay, we'll build that one there. And the tower... We should have a tower up here, actually. Yeah, potentially we can cancel this one, put the tower there. Small village, 104 people. I like it. Another fire has been put out over here. So we're continuously growing. The idea would be that we need to expand a little bit down here as well. So do we have enough for another one here? Yeah, we do. So let's build another one in this location. Just see, can the well reach? Yeah, the well can still reach. So we don't need additional infrastructure just yet. At least we've got reasonable amounts of food from the various things that we're doing. So I guess this will be the last temple, last small temple for the moment, just to make sure that we're not angering some of the gods. Over here, what are we having? Oh, what is this one asking us? Oh, yeah, we've got the 2 charcoal makers. Beautiful. Now we need to start offering charcoal. So I guess that's why, I mean, it kind of drives you and pushes you to continue to do some stuff, right? Okay, let's just get this last temple done. Get the temple to dedicated to Mars. I'm not sure we're gonna... no, Mars. Thank you. And dedicate before they get too angry. The beginnings of all things are small. Beautiful. Let's do it. That's a little bit of favor there. Make a palisade wall at least 10 units long. So I guess we will start doing that. 25% damage to the nearest defense tower in its radius. Damage to the 3 nearest defense towers. I guess we'll dedicate that a little bit later. I'm worried we're going to forget to do that, but for the time being, why are they unhappy? Want a place to enjoy fine arts, comedy, and theater. So let's use some of this. Get a theater unlocked. Okay, go back and maybe make a start on the theater construction. At least these numbers are starting to look a little bit more better. Ooh, 75 stone. Yeah, we really need to start upping our production here. Okay. Guys, I think that's going to be it for this episode. So thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please hit the like button. It's still a new series. It's still a let's try. So we want to... Do you want us to continue this? Are you enjoying this kind of thing? I think we can... I mean, these cities can really grow. I mean... in a quick little a test that I did, I went up to 1,000 people in like no time. So these things can really grow. So we can build a proper big city that's going to span this entire island. And I think the whole thing with the verticality, the terrain, once we start doing aqueducts, man, that's really quite quite impressive as well. Anyway, people are continuously moving in, so we should have people doing all the jobs, and we should see charcoal come in, and now that means we should start seeing some of this stuff come in. I guess what we also need to do is not just have a granary over here, but also have a small stockpile. And what goes in the stockpile, just to check. So we can't actually, so for this, for the clay, we'll have a small stockpile here. And then we do want to build a wall through here. And then on the other side, we want a small warehouse to put, so we'll do the warehouse on this side. Okay, so we'll do some of that stuff. So we'll get ready so stuff can be moved to these areas so we can start using them. The stockpile, I do think we can get the charcoal too. So anyway, that's fine. There's a lot of stuff happening. The grapes, I think, are being used as quickly as we're getting them. But anyway, we'll see. We will continue in the next episode. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, hit that like button and leave your comments down below. Leave an emoji or something for the sake of engagement so that we can at least continue the series just a little bit longer. I'm enjoying it. So make me continue it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.